Hello, everyone. How you doing? How's your evening going? Listen to me. The last video, I told you guys that I was going island hopping. Well, it was fantastic. Did you enjoy the sunset that I had tagged on the previous video? Beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Well, I was going to do the second video on another day, but I'm so energetic, I decided to do it today still, right? So remember we were talking about four traits of an effective leader. We did two. Now we're going on number three and number four, right? Number three is people development. It's very important as an effective lead to be effective as a leader to develop your people. That is very important. Okay, you're not a leader if you're not developing, right? If you're not cloning yourself. The greatest service, the greatest service that a leader can give to their team, followers, what have you, is to develop them and creating an environment for development. Remember, your people, our people, really don't want a handout, you know. They want a hand up. And a hand up meaning putting them in a position to take advantage of opportunities when they come. Opportunity is always coming. It's up to us to be ready or make sure that our people are ready to take advantage of them, right? And there's different ways that you can develop your people or ensure that your people are developed. You can make sure that they attend seminars. You can do one-on-one training, coaching. You can also create a book club, and you can use a book that will, teach your people how to probably hone in on their skills. Another thing you can do is have them sign up for courses. I'm sure maybe your establishment has some kind of training budget that you can take advantage of. You can also encourage them to enroll in school. There's so many things that you can do, but be sure that your people are developed and make sure that they are ready for the next level. Um, you know, People who you create this opportunity or this space for will never forget you, because what you're doing is actually providing them with a chance to change their value or their quality of life. Okay. Okay, the last one, number four, personal development. Listen, the day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. And you owe that to yourself and to the people you lead. You always have to have something to share and something that's generating inside of you, that's taking you to the next level. And it's at this point as a leader, you have to focus on mastery and competence. Mastery meaning you have to master what you do. Whatever it is your discipline is, you got to be on top of your game. You have to always continue, like for accountants, I know you have to continue to upgrade, you have to continue attending seminars, etc. Same thing for doctors, professionals. You have to always upgrade and find out what's going on in the market, what's new in the market, and acquaint yourself. So you have to master what you do, be a master at what you do. Competence. You owe this to yourself and you owe this to your team. You must know what you're doing. You must know what you're talking about. You must be able to have, if not some of the answers, most of the answers for your team. You have to also continuously be improving on your interpersonal skills, how to communicate with your people. All of this is very, very important. And another thing too, as a leader, you want to leave behind a legacy. And what does that mean? You have to clone yourself. You have to leave something behind or someone behind or a system or something behind to say that, hey, you were there. That could be, like I said, a system, or it could be maybe your successor, but you have to think about what it is that you want to do, how you want to leave your mark, and work on getting that done. For me, I love to train leaders. I love to leave leaders in my space. So the way I do it is to make sure that they're cross trained in my space. Once I identify that person, I stay on that person. That person kind of like think like me, but with their own way, their own, maybe, how should I say, my thinking skills, my thinking pattern, but it's wrapped up in their way of thinking, right? And so when I move off the scene, I leave a mini me behind. And so that person can continue my legacy and add to it, because of course I'm going to train them to be independent thinkers. So you have to leave a legacy behind. Think about what that is, because as a leader, you have to leave your mark, right? So remember, you have to focus on mastery, competence, and your legacy, right? I want to plug in this one last thing that most of us as leaders ignore, and that's ourselves, like personal self. You have to take care of yourself. Being a leader is not easy because everybody is calling on you, everybody's writing on you. You have to come up with the answers. You got to think about the next moves. It's just it's a lot. I know it's a lot. And you have to take care of yourself, and that can really pull you down. I know there are days that I'm so drained I could barely have a conversation. And it's at that time I know that, hey, I need to put a stop and look at my life and create a balance. You have to create a balance. So I strongly suggest that you take some time for yourself. And in that time, make sure you spend time with the people you love. Spend time with the people you love. Your relationships are very important, because at the end of the day, your relationships that's going to help you get through difficult time. um, Other than your relationship, you have to take care of your body. You have to exercise, walk, do whatever it is that you can do. I do jogging. I like to jog. It's the time I can take, sorry, it's the time that I take to clear my mind. Whatever form of exercise that works for you, go ahead. For some of you who don't like exercising too much, you can walk. Take a walk in your neighborhood, take a walk in the park, but move. Motion is lotion, right? So move. You have to exercise and take care of yourself. And also your spirit. Your spirit is the one, or is the thing, one thing. Yeah, I like that. One thing that keeps you going. That's where your joy is. That's where your peace is. That's where your energy comes from. So you have to take care of your spirit. I am a believer. So I take that time to spend time with God, spend time reading, and putting the information in me that's going to make me strong. So whatever works for you, um, I suggest you get at it and develop something that's going to help you. Okay. But you have to take care of yourself. In order for you to give the best out there, you have to give the best to yourself. Okay. So I hope these 4 tips was very beneficial to you. And as such, I would like you to please like, subscribe, leave a comment, send us an email at the strategy room. That's not THEDA, the strategy room at gmail.com. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for those who's been sending emails and writing comments. I really, really appreciate it. If we want to keep this channel going, we have to share the information, okay? Well, thank you so much once again for your time, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye bye.